Yeah, you're right, guys and girls. Welcome back. So it looks as though, at the moment, I've just been reading since yesterday. Apparently, with this new PH Visor or P Visor, people have been getting allergic reactions to it. On one of the websites I've been reading, with this COVID vaccination thing going on. And it says if anyone's got allergic reactions or have allergies or anything, they reckon not to take it. And the thing is, shouldn't this been actually dealt with from the start? Shouldn't this actually have taken a long time for them to actually put this vaccination into? I mean, come on. If they're going to do a sort of tests for this vaccination in the first place, you would think it would at least take 10 years. I mean, this is way too soon. This is way too soon to give to anybody, even for the older people. Now, there was talks yesterday, some of the people who had this sort of vaccination, they started coming out with a rash or have an allergic reaction to it. So they've been advised to everybody who's got allergic reaction in that way not to have it. And obviously, what else are they going to have with this at some point? Is there something else they're not telling us about at the moment about this vaccination? Oh, but they said don't worry about it. It is safe. It is safe to the point where you can you'll be fine with it. But really, are we going to be really fine with it? Or are they just saying that to make us more sort of better, to feel better with it and stuff? And then later on, we end up getting allergic reactions. I mean, I suffer from allergies myself, a lot of allergies and stuff. But also, I've noticed something strange yesterday, guys and girls. So I was out in town yesterday, and what was really strange is I saw some guy going into the Bookies while me and my mum was in town. So I went to Greg's yesterday, and as I went to Greg's to get a couple sausage rolls, I was actually making my way from Greg's all the way across to Bridge Road to take some videos of the train track and some of the train, but that no trains turned up, so I don't know if they've been cancelled or not. We are in tier 3, obviously, in Weston-super-Mare, which actually is us being punished for some reason because there's not been many cases in Weston that I know of myself of this COVID. And it's kind of strange. Like, okay, so we went past Greg's, I went past a proper job, and I got to basically this sort of Bookies and walked by the bookie shop, and I saw this guy going into it, and I'm thinking, so, all right, so we have all these pubs closed, right? We've got all these pubs closed, not making any money. Soon, I mean, if it carries on like this with all these pubs, I think what's going to happen is all these pubs and clubs and bars and restaurants are going to be closed down for good. And I think this was the whole agenda to kill off these bars and pubs in the first place, and some of these restaurants, because I've known, and also, and don't get me wrong with the pharmaceuticals as well. We just found out now that Amazon are doing pharmaceutical drugs now, like your medication. So that is like, so you can order it online, and then you can order it from Amazon and they deliver it to your house. Bit strange though. I mean, them getting into pharmaceuticals, obviously they do food now and stuff, and they can deliver food and stuff. What they're going to do next is like serve hot food next and send it to people's houses and kill off all these like little cafes and restaurants because they do it cheaper than everyone else and all that. And they're doing a lot of business out, and to be honest, if you think about it, and they're doing a lot of you guys and girls who are working as well and paying your way, and like you can't work at the moment and all that as well. And it's due to the fact that, I don't know, I think this is where it's going. This is the way it's going because I think Amazon, one of the biggest companies out, are going to kill off a lot of the little shops. And then what's going to happen? I mean, obviously, you say, "Oh yeah, well, it's competition at the end." Well, it's not competition if you've killed off the competition yourself, if you've killed off all the competition and you've just got one big Amazon place where you can sell everything at a cheaper price, that's not actually killing off the competition. That's actually just getting rid of the competition. There is no competition then, because no one. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And like, I mean, to be honest, they should be on the playing field, on the field with each other and all that. And I think if they do,
You don't have to go out to pay your bills.
yeah, and you don't have to go out and pay your bills now. You can do it all online. But what about some of these older generation of people, the ones who haven't got a computer, the ones who don't go online? Are you going to kill off them a little bit as well? Because they can't use an internet, use a computer, and then can't pay their bills? It's ridiculous. But anyway, so I've noticed with the bookies being opened up and stuff. So a place where you can go meet people, play on the machines, have an addiction with it as well. You could get a gambling addiction from it. But yet these pubs and all of that, bars and that, they've got to stay closed. Well, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Because I mean, if you're going into a bookies, surely if you've got 3 or 4 or 5 people in there, right, you could end up getting that virus if they've got it. And then what you're going to do next is going to get that bloke to come out and about. And not everyone's wearing masks. There's a few people wearing masks out and about, but there's people out there who are refusing to use it. And then what's going to happen is
you get a coffee as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get coffee in the bookies as well and all this kind of stuff.
Take your mask off.
Take your mask off while you're drinking, sitting down. Now, what happens if old Jim says, hey, Frank, let me come over there, see what you're doing on the machine. And then Jim or Frank ends up forgetting, well, actually, Frank forgets to tell Jim that he's actually got the COVID. And then what's going to happen then? Oh, that's it. He gives it to old Jim. And then Jim goes home. He starts coughing. 2 days later, he's dead. And then what Jim's forgot to tell everybody, that he's suffering from this virus. And he's gave it to everybody else in the town as he left the store. And then he's forgot to tell the actual bloke who's working behind the bookies counter. He's gave it to him as well. And he starts coughing and all that. And next minute, we've got a pandemic on our hands here. I mean, this is ridiculous, guys and girls. Why are bookies open and pubs and bars and clubs are not open, and they're killing off all this assets of money, right? Money assets in itself. Why are they killing? Obviously, yeah, I'm against like pubs myself and all that. But at the end of the day, this is people's livelihoods we're talking about. And if you're killing off people's livelihoods, surely, right, you want them to succeed. You want these pubs and bars to succeed. Because if it don't, then these politicians ain't going to get fuck all. They're not going to get any money. They're not going to get any money. And why are they not getting any money? Oh, that's right, because they've killed a lot of the stores off. Debenhams is pretty much dead now. Debenhams is gone. I mean, they're almost in liquidation.
That was a lovely shop.
And yeah, no, it's a lovely shop, but obviously people didn't have any money to spend there and all of that. And due to the fact they closed it down so people couldn't go in there and stuff to make any money to actually raise that money in there to get people buying stuff over Christmas, because everyone's going online now on Amazon.
That friend of mine who bought me a hat and some clothes with it. That little shop.
Yeah, I don't know. But Marks and Spencer's, I mean, that's dead as well now. Yeah. That's been dead for since, I mean, I think some of these governments we are with at the moment, so with the Conservatives in power, they're not doing any help to help these small businesses out, or any of these medium-sized businesses. They're killing off all these small businesses, and now we're expected to leave the EU in the next coming couple weeks, and then we've got the European Union trying to blackmail us now, saying, well, if we don't, if you leave the EU and you go and make it on your own now, if anything happens, if you do any dodgy shit in your country, well, we're going to be sort of ruling you again. We're going to put a thing over you just to actually take rules over you. So, obviously, we don't need. Well, if you think about it, we don't need them anyway. They could go and fuck themselves, the EU and stuff. We can actually make trade deals with other countries and the fisheries and with the water, the fish waters, right? Those are our waters, so we should be allowed to actually look after our own area. Now, if someone comes into our waters, right, we could actually get them arrested and shit because that's our waters. They shouldn't be going into our waters in the first. And actually, it's strange how France at the moment are like so adamant to want our fish really badly. Is our fish that great in Scotland and all that? Apparently, they're trying to sort of put a curfew or whatever you want to call it on the fisheries, so basically they can still go into our waters. Bull fucking shit. You want to come into our waters after we leave with the fisheries? Well, you're gonna have to pay a big fine. We're gonna have to fine them, I think. I think we're gonna have to cut it when they like our own rules. Like if they come in our waters, then they have to pay a big, massive fishery sort of fine because we're not having them coming in our waters, nicking our fish, and all that, and then say, "Look, hey, look, my friend, we got some water for you. We got gonna nick your fish." I say, "Oh well, we're not having our fish, so fuck off, and get your own fish." I mean, it's really strange, isn't it? Like we got the Macron. He wants our fish so badly, it must taste really good. Because apparently they reckon France like fish more than the English people do. I know, it's strange. But anyway, guys and girls, let us know what you think with this rant today. But obviously, like I said, with the things going on at the moment, I think the pubs should be allowed to stay open and the clubs, even though I'm against alcohol. But this at this point, right? What's the difference? Right, what I've been hearing is that they've been saying about the bookies, or they've been sort of like making it so people can't get that COVID in there. So they've been protecting it and cleaning, sanitizing it all. Well, what about the pubs then? And the bars, they've said they do the same. They actually keep it clean. They keep it clear and keep people on the tables, on certain tables and stuff, to make sure they're not mixing with each other. So what's the difference then? If so, is it one rule for the bookies, which they're allowed to stay open, and they can stay open probably till like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or whatever times the hours, and then you've got and then you've got the pubs, which are not allowed to stay open on tier 3. So, and it's, I don't know, it's a bit cagey. It's like favoritism. They're favoritizing the bookies over the pubs and the bars and the restaurants. And I think that is a bit of a bullshitter in its sense. But anyway, guys and girls, cheers for watching. It is today, the 10th of December, 2020 at the time of the video. Cheers for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next episode. And let us know what you guys and girls think. Even though this is a little rant, I want you guys to come into here, have your opinion about it. This is about a topic based on this topic here. But let us know in the comments below. Cheers for watching, stay safe, and see you soon.